Wendy's in Japan is pretty wild, I gotta say. I paid $41.62 for everything you see here, including this as well. Don't forget about this. Must be maybe the wildest thing of them all. Let me unpack this stuff real quick and I'll be right back. All right, so right off the bat, we got bubble tea. I didn't see any kind of Frosties on the menu. They had regular kind of sodas and a few types of bubble tea, aka boba. And I got one of those. And also, they call Wendy's over here Wendy's First Kitchen for some reason. Not sure why. I don't even know if I've ever had bubble tea before, but this will be interesting to try out. Next, over here, we have what may appear to be, regular fries, but I'll tell you, a lot of the smells I'm getting, I think, are coming from these fries. They are flavored. One of them is kind of a burnt butter soy sauce flavor, and one of them is a chicken consomme flavor. Not sure which one is which, but they do appear to be pretty heavily seasoned. Over here, this is probably the weirdest thing on the whole menu. That is some kind of pollock roe, spicy okra pasta. I thought there was supposed to be shrimp in there as well. It might be in the bottom. In the picture, it appeared there was shrimp in there, but I don't see it right now. But pink pasta, and it's like pollock roe. That's kind of very seafoody, the roe of the pollock. The other kind of wild thing that I've never seen before is this. It's kind of like a double down, but a burger version. So instead of buns, you have two burger patties, the classic square, Wendy's signature. They call this the Wild Rock, I believe, and it only has 3.4 grams of carbs, apparently. So that might be good if you're on like a low carb diet or whatever. And we have another burger over here. This one is just a regular burger, but I kind of thought it was amusing. They call this like the USA burger. That's my fallback. Everything else is bogus. At least I have this. Over here, I guess this is not too wild, but 4-piece fried chicken, bone in. I've never seen bone in fried chicken at Wendy's before, so I had to scoop that up as well. And all this food for just a little bit over $40 is not bad. That could definitely feed multiple people. I probably won't be eating all this. I hate to make excuses, but I'm not even hungry. I just woke up and I was like, oh man, I had a late night last night. I've been having a couple wild ones lately. So let's get into it. Where should we start? Take a sip of this bubble tea real quick. I'm pretty sure people love this stuff, but like I said, maybe I've had it once. Big straw, very chewy, kind of little globules in there. It's interesting. That's not really my main focus though. By the way, if you're wondering what kind of other stuff they had on the menu or didn't have on the menu, they did have the Baconator, which I didn't get. I had that for the first time when I was in Chicago a few months ago. They didn't have any baked potato, spicy nugs, spicy chicken sandwich. They had like a regular chicken sandwich, regular chicken nuggets. Not too interested in that kind of stuff. And like I said, no Frosties, but they do have chili. So they're keeping some of the classics. I'm gonna start with the weirdest one right here. This has got to be the wildest thing I've ever seen from a fast food restaurant. Pink pollock roe pasta with okra. I swear there was shrimp on the picture on the app. Of course, they didn't give me a fork, but they gave me chopsticks. So we're gonna give this a good little mix. Not really looking forward to this one. You can kind of see the little, I don't know, the roe. There's a little pink little piece of the cod roe, or the pollock roe, I should say. Going in. All right. Now they did have other pastas on the menu, like 5 other ones. They had like a bolognese, they had a carbonara, they had like a bacon and cheese, and I really wanted to get one of those because I know I would probably like it. But I had to get this one, and it's weird. It's weird. It's not bad, and I could actually, all right, I gotta be honest. Like I said, late night, I think I got back home at like 3 a.m. last night. And this is not the first thing I would think of for a first, I don't really have a hangover, but a day after drinking meal. Definitely not the first thing I would think of, but it does have a nice little spicy kick to it. I feel like the actual pasta is cooked well and it's coated well with like the sauce. So they got that going for it. It's not as bad as I thought it would be, or not as wild. And on a different day, you know, like for dinner, I could see myself actually kind of enjoying this. I'll tell you what, sometimes I get pasta from pizza places, and it definitely tastes kind of bogus. Like the texture and everything is just bogus. This actually tastes decent. I'm not gonna lie, like the texture and the flavor. I feel like it's better quality than like pizza place pasta. I'm talking like Pizza Hut, Domino's, Papa John's, that type of thing. So yeah, not bad at all, but not exactly what I'm looking for at this hour. But let me keep going down the line. Try one of these fries. This must be the burnt brown sugar, or what is it? It's sweet, man. It's sweet. It's like the burnt butter soy sauce, I think. I actually have no idea because this doesn't taste like chicken consomme. I don't know if you can tell. This one is slightly redder or oranger, and this one is like just looks like a regular fry, I guess. But both very unique flavors. If you're like one of those people who love the shake fries, where you pour it in the powder, shake it up, and have fries like that, or just like seasoned, like heavily seasoned fries, both of these would probably be right up your alley. I highly prefer this one. It just kind of tastes like a heavily seasoned fry with some decent spices going on. This one has a bit of a sweetness to it. I think, yeah, this definitely must be the burnt butter soy sauce. It's not like heavily soy sauce flavored or anything like that, but you can kind of taste that burnt butter. And I think when they're talking about butter, they're talking about sweet butter, because definitely a hint of sweetness. And yeah, I don't know. Personally, I would prefer the regular fries, but those are probably pretty standard. I forgot, are Wendy's fries, like, it's been so long since I've had Wendy's. We don't have Wendy's in Korea. And last time I got just the Baconator. I didn't get the fries, so I don't think. Were Wendy's fries good, or did people hate on them? I can't remember. I used to always get their like spicy nugs when it was on the dollar menu back in 2011. But these fries are actually pretty good, texture-wise, consistency-wise. If these were plain and seasoned right, I'd mess with them. These are actually pretty addicting the more you eat them. All right. Let's keep going. What do they call this one again? The Wild Rock? Is that why? It is pretty wild though. So we have 2 pieces of cheese on here. It's a good little keto, keto sandwich right here. See, there's bacon on here. Looks very floppy. Mayo. Again, 2 pieces of cheese. This is one of those things that, like, the double down. I remember I always say, like, people lose their minds over the double down. Like, isn't this just as crazy or not? I don't know. Anyway, going in. Now, I'm pretty sure in some places, like in America, they have these like protein style burgers where they're like wrapped in a piece of lettuce or something, which, give me a break, you know what I mean? I'm just kidding. Whatever floats your boat, but I refuse to ever just get one of those just to eat it. So I've never had a bunless burger before. Interesting. It's very interesting. Something about it feels wrong, but at the same time, it does kind of work in some way. Like, I guess it is kind of a, it's weird, like the bun is supposed to soak up all the juices and keep your hands from getting so greasy and everything, but I'm sure if you wrapped it and eat it just out of the wrap, it would be fine. Yeah, I mean, I actually like it. It tastes like a burger without the buns, but you get more of that meat flavor, I guess. Cheesy and delicious. What can I say? All right. All right, y'all. Like I said, I am not hungry right now. I hate to make excuses, but we still have a couple more things to try. Like I said, this is just the USA burger. I'm guessing just a standard cheeseburger from Wendy's. This is not so standard though. I'll tell you what, big pieces of chicken here. You can see the bone in there, so it's a real piece of chicken. They only had one size, a 4-piece, and they didn't have any options for spiciness. I wish they did. But it smells good. Going in. That reminds me of something, man. I don't know, but that's pretty freaking decent. What does that remind me of? Kind of like a KFC. Fused with a little bit of Popeyes, like a little bit of a fusion or something. I'll tell you this much. I've definitely had worse chicken at chicken restaurants before. Way worse. Like, this is actually pretty freaking decent, man. And I'm pretty sure this doesn't exist on a normal Wendy's menu. I don't know. Bone-in pieces of fried chicken. I mess with that. You gotta get used to that combo though. There's a reason why you probably don't see bubble tea at many fast food places. That's strange. Yeah, no, I could see this would be good. You know, there's a lot of ice in there on a hot day if you're just taking a stroll. You know, I could see this being slightly refreshing. But just yeah, give me a Coke any day. Last but not least, this probably won't be that interesting to anybody, but you know, Wendy's USA burger, Japanese USA burger. I don't know. Yo, low key, real low key. Wendy's, I like it. I like Wendy's a lot. This just tastes like a pretty solid ass burger, like with the ingredients on there, like the quality of it. And I'm pretty sure it has pickles. I don't know if it has onions, but it has lettuce and tomato, which is my favorite combo. Maybe some mayo on there. Like, this is my type of burger, I can't lie. kind of like the same ingredients that you would see on a Whopper, the same toppings. But it could be better than a Whopper. I don't know. The thing is, I haven't had Wendy's. Like I said, we don't have it in Korea, so maybe just like one of those things where if you can't get it and you can finally get it, then it's like tastes real good. But this is tasting mighty fine to me right now. Onions confirmed. All right, tea. Wow. I think I'm gonna polish off the rest of these fries, probably polish off the burger. Maybe go for one more piece of chicken, but then I'll probably give the rest to the ring lady, man. I've been eating. There might be a couple of you who are curious about what I'm up to while I've been over here, like when I'm not filming. And I kind of mean to talk about it sometimes in videos, but then I realize like I'm just talking about the food, and then it's at the end of the video and I'm like, oh, well, there goes my opportunity. So I don't know. I think what I'm gonna do is in about 4 more days, it'll be exactly 1 month since I've been in Japan, and then I'm leaving the day after that. So I'm gonna do like my impressions of Japan, living there for a month or something like that, you know what I mean? Talk about some of my experiences, some things I noticed, some things I liked or disliked or whatever. I'm just a general wrap-up video. I did have basically all good experiences, and some like, would I say epic? Should I throw that word around? I don't know. Probably not epic. Nothing epic, but some really good experiences, and one really bad one. That's never happened to me ever in any country, anywhere, my whole life. So that's kind of interesting. So stay tuned for just a general ramble video. I'll probably, drink some sochu or sake or something, and just, it became kind of like my first video that I did when I arrived here, just kind of chilling. I don't know, y'all. Is Wendy's... What's the consensus about Wendy's these days? Because I don't know, man. I might give it like a B tier. Is that wild? Or, I don't know. Again, maybe just 'cause I haven't had it for so long. But those square patties, so unnaturally delicious. Anyway, y'all, I'm stuffed, man. Weird. Still, that's weird. I'm just getting out of here. Thanks for watching this video. I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.